Hello beauties, and welcome back to another fun, fabulous, and fierce episode of the Pleasant Pageantry. As always, I am your host, Amber, and I'm so excited that you decided to join us today. This episode's going to be a little bit different. It's still about pageantry, of course, but it's going to be my review of my experience at the International Junior Ms. Pageant. So, two firsts for me. This was my first international pageant, and this was my first year as a Ms. A little backstory with my experience with IJM. I actually had to compete multiple times in order to win in my state. I competed twice as a Miss contestant when I still fit that age range, and then I came back and I competed as a Ms. This is only their second year hosting a Ms competition, and I have to tell y'all, I had a blast. The areas of competition with IJM are evening gown, fun fashion, and interview. They also have many optionals such as best hair, best interview, best fun fashion, so on and so forth. They also have optional competitions like spokesmodel, casual wear, talent for the younger gals. This year's competition was in San Antonio, Texas, where all of us were able to gather, meet, convene, and I honestly had a really good time. We had a very mature group, very respectful group, respectful of each other's things and respectful of each other's space. It was a real comfort to not have any backstage drama whatsoever. It was great. For our outing, we went to SeaWorld, which was super fun. I personally, I'm not a rides type of gal. High speeds and heights scare me. So it kind of was, a big thing for me to get on the one ride that I did. I had to give myself a little pep talk, and that merry-go-round, I think, is not in regulation. I think it was way too fast. I think I could have gotten whiplash from it, but it was the most gangster thugginest merry-go-round there is. So, I was down there in Texas where everything's bigger, so I had to go big or go home. So I rode Mary Lou, that's what I named my horse on the merry-go-round, and I lied to you not, fastest ride there. So don't question me, just agree. The only thing that was a trigger for me was the heat. My Lord, it was so hot. And y'all, background on me, I lived in Texas a majority of my childhood life, so I thought I could handle it. I was not prepared, okay? It was a different kind of heat. It was messing with my nerves. Second half of our outing was spent at the Alamo. Do you remember? The Alamo, that is. I always imagined it was going to be like this super grand building, like the facade kind of leads you to think that it's big, but it was like that big. It was quick, in and out. If you are a history buff, you have the option to sit there and read the plaques and the facts and dates in regards to the Alamo and the history behind the Alamo, the reason why, you should remember the Alamo. Kids, if you don't know why I'm saying remember the Alamo, Google it. So that was nice to not only have fun, exciting, theme park adventure, but to also have kind of a historical history lesson of sorts, and to be able to go to a monument like that was really cool for me personally. But again, the heat. Texas, I ask you why? Why? And outside of that, my favorite part of pageant week is rehearsals and getting to know the girls and just trying to figure out, who my best friend is going to be. Speaking of best friend, my best friend was there. We hadn't competed at the same pageant in a couple years now, so it was really great to see her. And people always ask me, when you compete with your best friend, is it hard? It's not hard because I go into it knowing that, if she were to win, the title would be in good hands, and I believe that she's fully capable of being everything that the organization needs, as all the women were this year. But, I want it too. So there's times where we both kind of get so into the competition that we just have to take our time apart. But there's never any bad blood, and there's never any, cattiness. We both understand that, yes, we're happy to see each other, but we're trying to get this work. Back to what I was saying. Favorite part of the week is pretty much any time spent with the girls. So the outing was great. The rehearsals were great. I truly enjoyed everything about getting prepared for the show. Another super fun thing is because since our group was so small this year, we actually had the opportunity to spend time with our family, which I've been to a couple of national competitions, even some state competitions where, your schedule is jam-packed so tight that you don't really have time to do anything but compete. And it was nice to have a little downtime, be able to go to dinner with my mom, and just kind of let my hair down in the midst of all of the competition things getting ready to go underway. I enjoyed every single woman that I came in contact with. I have like a warmness in my heart for the entire group, and I think that showed because the ladies voted me their congeniality winner, which is a huge honor for me. I take pride in that award, and it really makes me feel like I made some genuine connections anytime that I am voted Miss Congeniality. So ladies, I truly do appreciate it. I do have some specific shout outs. I don't want anyone to feel left out because we all had our moments there. But there's of course Miss Shelby Brown, who's my best friend and killed it all week. I was so proud of you when you were announced in the top 5, and I was rooting for you. I almost couldn't breathe, waiting to hear if your name was going to be called. There is Lone Star, girlfriend, you are my spirit animal. I love you so much. And that red, darling, the red, it was beautiful, stunning on you. Miss Bluegrass, yes mama, that's all I'll say. You know what I mean. I truly enjoyed you, and I hope that you and I keep in touch. Yes honey. California, girl, your laugh is infectious. Your smile lights up the whole room. Miss Southern States had me laughing. While she was like, I had her laughing, and then she'd be like, girl, cut it out. And I'd be like, I didn't even do nothing. So yeah. Anyway, she knows. New Jersey, you're so cute, and I want you to come to Seattle and visit me. You totally should. I'm leaving a lot of people out, but let's be clear, okay? I love each and every one of you. And all of you guys are welcome to visit me in Seattle. We'll go catch the fish at Pike Place Market and do the Space Needle thing. So come on up. Visit your friend. Amanda, Miss New York, thank you so much for helping me with my cold hand situation. I just want to say, cold hands, a warm heart. That's how it works. Western Heritage State, girlfriend, okay? You were stunning. I loved your fun fashion. I loved your evening gown. Your waist was snatched and your shape was popping. Okay, for the moments that we talked, I truly do appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's going to be that for my pageant shout outs. I appreciate my mom so much. She went with me to this pageant expecting a full-on vacation, and she had to take on the role of pageant mom and momager. And so, now that I finally got her to travel with me, I truly enjoy having her there, and she really helped me stay grounded when I was getting ready to spin off on a tizzy. She was there and she was like, chill, get it together. So I appreciate you, Mom. Thank you so much, and I love you. A sincere thank you to Miss Jess and Miss Nikki, who run a phenomenal pageant, a wonderful show. It is high class, it is drama free, it is full of integrity, and I really appreciate both of these women. They're true inspirations, and the type of women that I would definitely want to continue to interact with and hopefully grow from being in their presence. I I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I'm grateful for them and IJM. Miss Kayla, she came in as Miss Texas and left as our International Junior Miss. Congratulations, sweetheart. Your story is so inspirational, and I'm so happy and excited to follow your year and wish you the sincerest and best of luck in every endeavor that you pursue with the crown and after. So great job, miss. You slayed. As for me, I am not 100% sure on what's next for me in pageantry. Of course, I will continue to reign as your International Junior Miss Washington with pride. So that's a given. I, have another pageant in the works that is taking place in early November that I'm super excited about. It is Miss Washington USA, and I have a lot of different feelings about it because this is my last year to compete. I age out after this year, and I always said that I would hang up my shiny shoes once I age out for Washington USA, but after my experience with IJM, it's kind of like, how could I not try again? How could I not, put in the effort for this organization that I really love and I want to support and see it grow? How could I not be a part of that? So that's kind of my headspace right now. I'm definitely interested in recompeting and trying to win a spot back to IJM Internationals. But I just don't know. I don't know what the future holds. And, my life has changed a lot when I said that I was going to retire from pageantry after I age out through the USA system. So I just don't know. It's kind of up in the air. I love pageantry. I still get a lot out of it, but maybe it's time to try something new or try a different endeavor. I genuinely do not know. So I'm sure I'll be able to provide y'all with an update video on that. But in the meantime, I hope that you got something out of that. If you want to know specifics about IJM, my experience with IJM, please feel free to ask. I do have another episode of Pleasant Pageantry coming for you guys next week, so ask away. I'm going to start doing little Q&A sessions at the end of all of my videos, so ask. Please feel free to ask. And yeah, all the ladies of International Junior Miss and all the divisions, great job. You guys, the younger divisions competed a week before us and were crowned. Congratulations to all of those winners. And then for everyone who didn't take home the crown that they came for, you guys, there's still so much in store for you. You have a purpose, and this is just one step closer to what your actual purpose is. So maybe you didn't take it home that weekend, but keep trying, keep pushing forward, keep investing in yourself and finding out where you fit best. So don't be afraid to try a grander pageant or a grander opportunity just because you didn't get that one. That opportunity or that pageant might be the one that's for you. Don't be afraid to sign up and come back next year, because you never know what's in the cards. There are people who have gone to a pageant, not placed, come back the next year and taken the whole thing. I just kind of don't want anybody to feel like you lost. You should be able to get something from it. I'll share with you that my interview scores were great. I was very happy with my interview score, but my evening gown and my runway score was humbling. So, that's something that I know I now need to work on. I'm not angry at anyone. I have no ill will. I feel like the best woman won based off of our interactions throughout the week and what I've seen on the videos since. So, sometimes it's just not your week, but that doesn't mean that you have to do a full overhaul of who you are. You just need to keep on practicing, elevating, and doing the things that we've talked about. try to speak in public as much as possible. Walk in your shoes. Make sure that you're portraying confidence whenever you enter the room, not just on stage. So that's my time. Thank you so much. I hope you got something out of this. Again, I say, if you have any questions for me in regards to IJM or anything pageantry related, please don't hesitate to ask. Ladies of International Junior Ms., I love y'all. It was a pleasure to interact with y'all all week. And with that being said, I'm gonna peace out. All right, y'all. See you next week.